the back. Run, 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 run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Oh no, when we get the bag. Yeah, don't you get too mad. Run, 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 run it back.
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
Right, Tony. Here we go. Run.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And that'll be incomplete. They took their shot downfield. Now let's check on the flag. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. And the Texans first down.
Oh, right.
Here's Mixon. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
19 seconds. Here we go. Oh, boy.
In motion comes Thomas.
Stop.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
He'll drop to throw. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Dell motioning over. On the handoff, running left, it's Mixon. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's a big-time run by Mixon. 31 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back.
All right.
Dell motioning over. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Get up.
They'll look to throw. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. It is a touchdown. That touchdown number 30 on the year, one shy of LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 31 touchdowns set back in 2006. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Stroud. And downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. It is a big-time play for Houston. 31 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins.
First down, Texans.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. To the goal line and in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Check up.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. 14-7 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Here's 2nd and 9.
79 Broncos. Panther 6.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And he will score. Jay Flowers. Touchdown Bulls. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Bulls will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. In motion now, it's Collins. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll give this to Mixon, running right. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Third and 5.
On the quick, right?
Dell motioning over.
South. Hey, uno.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down for Houston.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Look at high. Hey, uno more.
Now Stroud. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Stroud. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Why Tony?
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
if you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans move out in front. The new score, 17-14. Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Going for it all. That to the sideline and intercepted. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Oh, hey. Hey, south. Hey.
In motion now, it's Collins.
Hey, uno. Punch. Look to high. Hey.
On 2nd down, Stroud. Open man, that's Collins.
Oh, hey.
And he's going to have a 1st down. They get into field goal range here at the 29. Dell motioning over. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Tank Dell. Touchdown, Houston.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
24, Bulls 14.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports.
Miami Fairbairn at the kickoff for Houston.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
Why Tony?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll tuck it and take off. Stroud avoids the contact as he slides to a stop after picking up the first down. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. On the handoff, it's Mixon. And a determined run there. He gets about 7 yards inside the 10-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
All right. Two jet.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
South.
They'll run here with Mixon. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2 but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Now it is 1st and goal. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And this is a good run. He gets back down to about the 6-yard line. Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. And he's in! C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will extend this 3rd quarter lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Going up top and looking for Flowers.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is caught. He finds Walker. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. Back to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's got it inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Bulls.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. He'll look to throw. That is knocked away. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense. The drive for 2 is unsuccessful. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
First carry now for Ty Chandler. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Brandon Stevens there to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Oh, right. Hey, Uno. Punch. Where's the hot? Hey, Uno Mars.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Here's Stroud. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. High throw, but it's reeled in. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Football continues after this.
Hey, Uno. Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. He's inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 84 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. To the air now on 1st and 10. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's going to look downfield once again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Come on. Set. 7 Pirates. Get up.
He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 33.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. Not much to speak of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. In trouble, and down he goes. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Look at hot.
2nd down, and here's a run, and here's Mixon. And it'll be a pickup of 3, so 3rd down forthcoming.
All right. Robin. Oh,
In motion now, it's Collins. From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. He's to the 15. And they finally get to him inside the 10-yard line. But the yellow flag is out. And this one might be coming back.
all right.
Dell motioning over. A short gain, down to the 7. Now this defense will use a third and final timeout. Here now, second down and goal. They will work the middle with Mixon. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
So backed up now to the 8-yard line. It's third and goal.
Let the hot.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. They look to run with Mixon. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. They'll try to run this one in. A dive, and he's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans tack on one more to their lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Tight end motioning left. They'll look to throw here on first down. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Good coverage there by a good corner, Derek Stingley.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is third and 10.
Mustang 19.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
On the quick, right? Hey, uno. Why Tony?
A second down throw for Stroud.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
19 seconds.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on fourth down. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stephens. And the Bulls are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
19 Lions. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And more of the same. Another interception. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you could bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be